Your nighttime routine is the reason that you're still waking up tired, disconnected, and uninspired. So let's fix that. Hi babes, if you're new here, I'm Alexis Alize, and I am all things beauty, wellness, feminine energy, and just manifesting your best life. So if you're on that type of vibe and trying to step into your most feminine, softest life ever, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. Also, if you're really trying to step into your feminine energy, I would love for you to subscribe to my newsletter. It's completely free. I left the link down in the description where you can get weekly feminine glow up tips, girl advice, self-care rituals, and so much more. Okay, let's get into the video. Start by giving yourself at least 1 hour to wind down before bed. No rushing, no last minute stress, just a slow, intentional transition. That one shift alone can change the way your body sleeps. I want you to set the mood, babe. Dim your lights, light your favorite candle, and play some calming music. Something soft, something soothing and sensual. This tells your nervous system, hey sis, it's time to rest. But also put your phone on do not disturb at least 30 minutes before bed. It's actually scientifically proven that less screen time when you have before sleep, the better your body can produce melatonin and truly rest. And I also recommend taking a warm shower before bed. Not only does it relax your muscles, but it signals to your body that it's time to rest. That shower was everything. I love me a good hot and steamy shower. Do not mind my hair, Miss Girl. I know it's looking really, really oily. That's because I did go ahead and moisturize it, and I went ahead and oiled my scalp and gave me a nice little head massage because wash day is in about 2 days, and I just want to let my hair breathe and give it all the moisture that it needs, especially because I have these K-tips in and I'm a relaxed girly. So sometimes just giving it some moisture and letting it breathe, it's so good for it. I'm always going to double cleanse even if I do not have on makeup. My skin just reacts so well to it. I love this oil cleanser from DHC. I love it because how thick it is and it really gets in there. It's not like loose oil where it's like too thin. It's a thick oil so I can really massage it in and really get all that gunk out of my skin. And then for my cleanser, I use this Skin Fix cleanser. I've only been using it for about a week, but it's been so good so far on my skin. It's gentle, but it really cleans my skin like so good. Now, when it comes to a body wash, no matter what season it is, I love to moisturize my skin with a moisturizing body wash because I have dry skin, guys. So I really love me a body wash that's gonna have me feeling really silky. This Shea Moisture. And this one is just in the raw shea butter. It smells so good. I do like to usually use the African net sponge, but this is actually the closest one that I found to it. This one is from Eco Tools and it's right in Target, and the material feels so similar, very identical to the African net sponge, which I love because I've tried a couple other of these variations from other stores and even other brands, and they feel so big, but this one actually feels like the African net sponge, and it's pretty long. It's just not as big as the African net sponge. Now, after your body is all nice and clean, I love to then go in with an exfoliating scrub. I love this one from O Essentials. It feels so luxurious, and I actually just finished it. When I say I love it, I really love it. And I love using this one after my body is nice and clean because it really moisturizes my body and it leaves such a beautiful scent. So it makes it even better when I layer on my body butters, my body oils, just has my skin feeling like silk. That's it for the shower products, and now let's get into the skincare. As I mentioned, I do have dry skin, so I'm going in with the Thayer's Hydrating a Milky Toner. And a tip that I want to give you for this soft feminine night routine, babe, is to take your time. No need to rush with your toner, no need to rush patenting your products. Really take the time and enjoy the moment and slow down your breath and really just be in the moment and reconnect with yourself. Next, I'm going in with this Cipo Lab Essence. I really don't know how to describe this product. It's very water-like, but it has so many benefits. It is like $90 on Amazon, and it is Korean skincare, but it's so good. It helps with almost every skin concern. And you just use it after you wash your face or after you use toner. So I just like to pat this in. And if you're new to doing self-care rituals and you're trying to find time to always remember when to do your affirmations, doing your night skin routine is like the best time to do it, or even in the morning as well, especially while I'm doing my skincare routine. This is the perfect time to habit stack and make sure that I am doing my self-talk rampages, which I have a bunch for self-love, for becoming a money magnet, for love and relationships, for so many things inside my academy. Girl, if you are not inside the Rich and Feminine Energy Master Academy, girl, you need to get in, especially if you love all things about feminine energy and manifestation and become the best version of yourself. Girl, you want to get in because I literally walk you through what it means to be a woman truly in her feminine energy, how to become that woman, daily rituals, plenty of resources to really help you manifest the life of your dreams, and so much more. I'll leave the link to that in the description. The one that I'm doing for tonight is a money magnet. I'm actually just doing it for the whole week because I am manifesting a lot of money and abundance into my life right now because there's so much that I want to do. And I love money. Money loves me. So I always make sure to do this one while I do my skincare routine. And don't worry, even if you're not inside the academy, just use this time for a lot of positive self-talk. This helps so much with confidence. The more you do it, the more you actually feel better and become the higher version of yourself. The world reflects how you feel about yourself. So if you don't feel worthy, if you don't feel good enough, the world isn't going to think that you're good enough either. So even if you're new to this, start saying it. It might feel weird at first. All this positive self-talk might feel uncomfortable at first, but I promise you, Miss Girl, the more that you do it, the more real it will feel. The more that you will become that identity, that higher version of yourself. And the better that you feel about yourself, the better that you show up for yourself. And the better that you show up for yourself, the better the world shows up for you. I'm going to use a mask tonight. This is the Medicube Kojic Acid Brightening Gel Mask. Now, I know these steps might seem like a lot to a lot of girls. I'm not saying you have to do this routine every single night. At least once a week, you want to have a soft, feminine night routine. It's maybe even on Sundays to really reset, realign, reground yourself, reconnect with yourself. So then during the week, you are sharper, you are thinking clearly, you are in a feel-good state, you are radiating joy and abundance. And then more than likely, you're going to have a great week and accomplish all the things that you want to accomplish and attract a lot of the things that you have been desiring. I always tell people, like, you want to change your life, start with the small habits. Oh my gosh, this is so slimy, but I love these masks. Oh, I love to apply my mask after I put on all my serums, but before I put on my moisturizer, just so everything really seeps in. Oh my god. Ooh, so cold, but feels so good. These masks are truly undefeatable. Now, when it comes to the face mask, I don't do this every night, but I do it twice a week. I do it on Sundays, and I also do it on Wednesdays, a little like a midweek refresh, especially because I'm a mom, I'm always busy. So I always try to find as much time to myself to reground myself, reconnect, and be in that softness. Especially as a businesswoman and a very ambitious woman, it's so easy to get into that masculine energy when you're on go, go, go work. So I always like to take time to slow down, relax, and pour it into myself. It says, while this is sitting, let's go make our nighttime drink.
I don't know about you, but I love me a good nightcap, especially now that summer's ending and mama duties are back in full swing. These 5 a.m. wake-ups don't play. So getting a quality sleep, oh girl, it's essential. Now, melatonin is cool, but it always leaves me groggy. But lately, I've been loving the Natural Vitality Sleep Powder. You can mix it in with your water, with your tea, or even kombucha. Sometimes I do tea, but tonight I'm doing my Sleepy Girl cocktail. The flavor is actually really good, and the way it puts me into the softest, dreamiest sleep, it's unmatched. You don't need a sleep aid every night, but having a little Sleepy Girl cocktail as part of your routine, especially if you're an overthinker like me, can help calm your mind. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but at nighttime, that's when all my ideas come to mind, and then I start thinking about everything that I have to do. That's why it's so important to slow myself down. I've always said a good day starts the night before, so one of my favorite nighttime self-care rituals is to gusha, to really get my blood flowing and my lymphatic system moving, to drain any toxins overnight so I wake up feeling my best.
Okay, now that the skin is done, let's get into some body care.
This is where you really want to treat yourself like the goddess you are. Wrap your hair, put on something soft and cute. It doesn't have to be silk, but make sure it makes you feel sexy and feminine. Even cotton PJs hit different when they're cute and matching. I used to think sleep masks were just for the aesthetic until I tried one. Girl, game changer. It helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And silk pillowcases, a must for your hair, for your skin, and for romanticizing your sleep. Now, even if you are not in a relationship, you still deserve to feel luxury, okay? Because when you treat yourself like something valuable, you naturally raise your standards for everything and everyone else. I recommend a mini body massage before bed. Even 5 minutes of intentional touch before bed can truly shift your entire energy. It brings you out of your head and back into your body where your feminine energy lives. It calms your nervous system, builds your confidence, and softens your energy. I like to treat myself like a goddess, so I feel like I need to go to bed smelling like one every single night. So I put on my body butter, I mix it with my body oil, but I also put on dusting powder. I got it right off of Amazon, and this is what our grandmothers used to use, okay, to have you smelling extraordinary all night. This also helps if you sweat at night or if you just have big juicy thighs. This helps prevent chafing. So I like to put it on my neck, under my arms. I have some nice size melons, so I like to put it in between my melons as well, just because sometimes that's where I might sweat at, and also in my thigh creases. But Miss Girl, you are gonna thank me later. This is really so tea. Imagine how you would feel waking up with smooth, glowing skin, smelling like a dream, and I mean that. So yes, I absolutely also wear perfume to bed because that is just simply a non-negotiable for me. These nighttime habits are what keep me grounded in my feminine energy. They soften me, they help me receive, and honestly, they keep me magnetic to every single thing that I desire. And sis, one last thing, you must journal. Even if it's just once a week, when you got thoughts running wild, whether it's about a relationship, a decision, or a situation, and you can't quite figure it out, sometimes putting pen to paper brings the clarity to your mind. Journaling also helps you become more emotionally aware, more grounded, and way more in tune with what you actually want. It's healing and it's revealing. And it's also one of the easiest ways to manifest, especially when you do it before bed, because now your desires are sitting sweetly in your subconscious. And your dreams, oh baby, they're already working on it. These might feel like small steps, but they make a huge difference. So if you've been waking up feeling tired, anxious, or disconnected, try softening into a feminine night routine and give to yourself before the world gets to you. You're not just resting, you're recharging your divine energy.